Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be getting into building a nether hub entrance. You guys didn't even see me build this tower. Hold on, we need to go back. We need to go back. So number one, this is what we're going to be doing today, is we're going to be getting all these villagers here squared away, all of them. Every villager up here is going to be squared away, including the sheep. Hold on, we're working on an idea. I had originally planned to dig out my basement and extend it that way, but maybe it's time to do something else, to do something a little bit more creative. So this is the idea. This is the idea for the design. So the idea is there's a villager here, villager here, villager here. Three. There's 3 more on this side, 3 more on this side, and 3 more on that side. Taking all this down is going to be very painful. Yeah, we haven't added any design yet. We will, but right now we're just talking about functionality, right? Because like we'll add like maybe a roof, maybe a watchtower, maybe like some kind of beacon lit thing. The beacons are lit. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be getting into building a specific nether hub entrance. Now I have some plans and I don't want to reveal them now because I don't know if it's going to be done today. But before we get started, what I'm going to need is a considerable amount of blocks. So I'm going to actually head up here and I'm going to go grab all of my stone brick because that's what we're going to be building it out of. So now we're at the stage where we are going to start building the structure that I have planned. Okay. So now what we're doing is I'm just laying the foundation. So my thought here is that this is going to be a big building. I'm gonna floor this all off and then I'm gonna wall it up. Which is gonna probably look pretty dumb because it's not gonna be able to have any windows. I'm gonna have to add depth via some stone brick wall. But what I want to do is I want to have like a staircase up to this gargantuan portal frame. And I think that would be cool. And I think eventually what will be happening here, ladies and gentlemen, is I will be removing all of these farms and either moving them underground to where they're invisible or underwater. Because the only reason you want to build those above ground is because you want to build them far away from mob spawning locations. But that efficiency, 1, doesn't matter to me at all, and 2, as an unfortunate and maybe even fortunate consequence of playing on a world painter map, being that this has all been built by me, and a consequence of that is the fact that there is no caves, because I told it to not generate caves, because I didn't think that that was the most fair situation because of the way the ore rates are, right? I'm trying to be as vanilla as possible, and obviously, you know, we still are running, like, you know, the world map mod and, like, a bunch of shaders and stuff like that. But past that, this is vanilla, right? And I didn't really want to mess with, like, you know, diamond spawning rates and all that here. So I just decided, hey, we'll just do no caves. And I'm not going to go down and strip mine or anything like that. I will handle all of that outside of the world. Now, mind you, when we were starting, I still ended up getting, you know, like an iron pick, an iron sword, and some coal. But from a balance perspective, if you're thinking about one-to-one here, everybody could have done that as safe as I did, and it was even less safe for me because of the fact that there was no caves, and that means all of this was covered in mobs, which was supremely dangerous, being having no iron armor at the start of my world there. So, and that was all streamed, and you can go and look back at it. The VOD would be called, and you can access VODs on my channel for when I was streaming on channel, in the YouTube playlist called Live VODs, I think it's called. And it's on my channel, it's in my playlist section. It has every stream that wasn't like a test stream in there. And I have a second channel which has all my older stuff, but that's not relevant. So yeah, when it comes to that, like, yeah, it is nice though that I can always, like, if there's anybody who doubts the validity of the hardcore, that's one thing, right? But at least I can show early on, in the early days, you can see me actually stream the game. You can see how the start went and all that. So at least that can't be argued there. Now, when it comes to nowadays, now it's actually a little bit more challenging to prove that this isn't a legit run, right? Because you got, like, it's trivially easy to cheat in a hardcore run. I mean, I could do it in 2 buttons, and I'm just going to demonstrate this. I'm not going to click anything. I'll just tell you what happens, right? So you click open to LAN, and then you just do that, and then bam, done. As soon as you start the LAN world, you can then change your game mode, and you can also set this to on. It is very, very easy to cheat. I am aware of that, and if anyone ever questions the validity of this run, I will do my best to prove the innocence of the world via any means necessary, right? I don't think we'll have a problem with that. I don't think that this is all too impossible, right? Like, we're just, you know, this is just normal hardcore stuff. And I don't imagine most people who care about stuff will be more targeting people who are straight vanilla rather than someone who appears to be heavily modded in this hardcore run, when in actual fact it's just a world for vanilla, right? Second he moves. Okay. Okay. Don't go in the water, please. Just in the minecart. That'd be good. Good man. So now we have a double connected bridge to the mainland. That only took 16, wait, no, this would be, I think I'm upwards of 20 plus right now, depending on how many videos I've skipped. Because I know I've skipped a few streams that didn't really have any substance. So I'd say I could be at 21 right now, 22. And I've been planning it since episode 2, I'd say. It's a little annoying that this is off-center, but that's alright. I think it's alright because it's going to an island and it goes off its own center point at that point, right? So yeah, the way this is built, nothing should be able to spawn here. I think mobs could get up here. I do think it's possible, but it's unlikely. And plus, for the enchants I have down there, I don't think it's actually that big of a deal because I'm going for God Armor, and I've already gotten all the enchants together. If we just come down here, let me look at our chest. We can see we have all the enchants for my diamond axe. We have all the enchants. Where's my link? There it is. All the enchants for my diamond sword. We have all the enchants for this. We have all the enchants for this. We have all the enchants for this. So, once we start making our god armor and stuff, this stuff really just doesn't matter a whole lot. Holy moly guacamole. Get the emeralds. Get the emeralds. Get them right now. Get them right now. He's selling Nautilus shells. Go, 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 go. 5. Oh my god. And it's nighttime, which means we're going to be able to sleep maybe by more. Do you know how annoying those things are to get? Pain is what it is. It's pain. Like I only fish in the rain, and it's still pain. Okay. I think I'm good for right now. That was fun. See you next time, ladies and gentlemen.